Hello, thank you for tuning in to this week's reads. For the main part of the reads, I'm using the Star Tarot by Kathy McLeland. Here's the front of the box. And in case you want to see the spelling for Kathy McLeland, there's the spelling. There's the website. There's also a website, kathymcleland.com. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you're interested. Supportive Oracle cards, a deck I really enjoy. You Are Clairvoyant Oracle cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. This one is rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A as in apple, U as an umbrella. And I use dice. The dice I use are standard, well, not really standard, but like they're number dice. I got a 1 through 22 for the major arcana. I substitute 22 for 0 for the Fool, and then I have a 1 through 14 for the minor arcana, and then I have a 4-sided dice to choose the element that's going to match up with that. They are from, I think it says mathartfun.com. I can't read it on the camera, but hopefully you can see it if you want to see where to get those dice. Check stuff out. Feel free. Alright. Of course, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. This is James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, same email. The information for that is below. And now, let's go on to your reading. Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid from whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Sagittarius? What's up with this? Like, I feel like I'm waiting for a program to load. I'm like, okay, let's go ahead then, shall we? All right, so we can't. I know there's good cards, so let's get them all out before we. I mean, you can't see them yet, but sometimes I see good cards and I get excited, and I'm like, before we get too excited. Let's get it all down there. Somebody is like wanting your attention, and I think it might be a really good thing. Somebody really wants your attention. I'm also getting, for some reason, you might be the one doubting you. Nobody else is doubting you but you. So, for the people watching this, whatever it is, you're really good at it. You probably are talented at something. Being whatever it is, it could be an artistic thing like painting, drawing, writing. I always think of my writer friend. You're talented for sure. Whatever this is, but you might doubt you. I don't know why you're doubting you. It might be one of those things like people don't even realize that you doubt yourself as much as you do. Something is trying to pull you in, and it's starting to kick in, trying to kick forward. Why is it like a conflict? Like, why is it bothering you? I'm trying to get it, but like, it's like a really strong energy trying to pull you forward, and you're like, I don't know. It's kind of like, yeah, I could, but I don't know. Is it like a life-changing thing? You got the world coming in twice. Well, I'm saying that. Sometimes I see Cthulhu as the world. So, and you got literally the tarot card, the world, popping in here. Something is trying to change. The Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles kind of stuck. Trying to get the Knight of Pentacles going. Something you're good at. Something is trying to pull forward. It's time to move it forward. I'm like trying to like... It's like, it's not like you haven't done it before. It might be a different flavor. It's almost like instead of painting on canvas, it's almost like painting on like old pots and pans, but still you're talented. You can make that work, but you're like, yeah, but do I want to? But it's like, it's kind of like, it's different, but not different enough that you, like, I don't, for some reason, there's something about this, or like, for example, the writer I know, really good at writing books, but maybe like, I don't know if she writes scripts, or maybe like writing something else, like writing a TV show or something like that. And it's kind of like, it's different, but it's still in her wheelhouse. You know what I mean? Why are we going there? You're good at this, whatever. Whoever this is connected, you are good at this. Why is there doubt? Like, there's this there's this energy where somebody's trying to pull you forward and you're like, it takes a lot to get you over this hump. This is something where it's kind of like you're having an opportunity and the universe is saying, really, you should have this. Like, but also the universe, I'm going to use the universe, whatever you feel for that, is like, you should have this, but we're definitely not going to force you. It's totally, you have to choose it. You totally have to choose this. If you want this, you got to choose it. I really feel like this isn't just going to happen. It's either going to be you choose it and it's going to happen, or it's going to be like, nah. There may be something about loss of freedom, or the loss of something. Not like bad, but like in the sense of like, it's kind of like taking on a responsibility. I'm going to make it really simple. Like if you get a dog, like there's some loss of freedom taking on a dog, in my opinion, because you want to look after them, you want to be there. You're not having a dog just like you're going to set one on the shelf and be like, oh, there they are. Like you're going to take care of them. They make them a part of your life. Animals become part of your family, in my opinion. So it's kind of like, if I do this, it's going to change my life a bit. You could replace animal with human child. Human child. You could replace that with like a certain type of job. Certain jobs have like travel involved with them. That definitely changes people's lives when they have a lot of travel involved. Depending on how much, like, why are we gonna like cycle through every possibility in the world or what? I do think it's catching you off guard. Maybe that's a part of it too. Which is the ironic part of this is I feel like Sagittarius is very aware. Let's say aware. Life doesn't happen on a schedule like that. Like, it doesn't just wait for you to be ready and be like, oh, I heard you were ready, here you go. Life just kind of throws things at you. It's either you kind of catch on to it or you let it go. So, whatever this is, I feel like the universe is saying, you are ready. You may not feel like it, but you are. You can definitely have this. You are ready. Doesn't the universe do that to us a lot, though? Kind of like, universe is like, hey, you're ready for this. You're like, no, I'm not. Like, yeah, you are. And there you go. No, you are. And here you go. I just feel like I wasn't expecting it to happen in this way or at this timing. And people want to talk to you about it. There's a lot of communication. I know it says meeting with angels, and whatever that means for you. But I'm getting like literal people are like saying, no, we definitely want you. We see that you can do this. You're good at this. You're good at that. Whatever it is, the energy's coming towards you is what I'm also getting. It's judgment in your favor very easily. A lot of social support, which ironically, I'm feeling like that makes it even more stressful for you. Kind of like, well, what if I can't? What if I can't? All these people think I can. What if I can't? I don't know why. I feel like you're getting in your head about it. If this is hitting with you, because people like, they don't just believe in you. Like they like you have this. Like you can make this awesome. It's kind of like you're not just gonna show up and win the race. But like we know you're an Olympic runner. Like you're gonna own the race. And it's kind of like that's how I feel like people are looking at me. Like I'm gonna do this race. They don't think I'm just gonna win it. They think I'm gonna blow everybody else away. Like, they're having that type of confidence in you. And I feel like that's intimidating. Take it with a grain of salt. Readings are for entertainment purposes only, all that good stuff. But, like, I'm getting, like, people, like, really believe in me, and it's freaking me out. People want you. They want you, and they're like, they see you. They're like, no. We see you. This is the Sagittarius card, the Temperance card. No. Definitely, Sag. This is something we know that you're good at. We think it's great that you're going to be here if you decide to do this. There's a lot of like pushy energy with it too. I think that's another level. Which is ironic when we keep going because there's a big push to move you forward. Big push, which is a bit of the, the stress, which is kind of like they don't want you to skip away. They want to lock this in as soon as they can, whatever this is. Sagittarius isn't one to like sit on opportunity. If you sit down on this one and kind of wait, it's going to pass. Go with your heart on this. For a lot of you, this is something you're good at, and I do feel like you want it. There's just nerves. just sign the line. Sign the line. Take that with a grain of salt. Sign the line, whatever that means. The advice is to not think about it before. Think about it after. After you've committed to it, then think about it and just see what, like, then start creating whatever you need to create with it. After you've committed to it, you think about it then and you're going to move forward. If you think about it before you've committed to it, you're going to think yourself right out of it. So I think it's the timing of the thinking about it, which may seem, I don't know. For Sagittarius, to me, it seems like that makes sense. For other signs, that might be counterintuitive, but for you, it may make sense. Might, depending on your flavor of Sagittarius. Because I get afterwards, after they have you and you've like committed to it, they're like, okay, and then it does kind of lull, which is ironic to me. They're like, yeah, we need to do this. Let's go. Oh, you're agreeing? Great. All right, we'll be back. And then we'll be back. And then there they go, and you're like, right. But that's also the part where you start thinking about it afterwards. You're just going to naturally move forward. Other things around you might stagnate, but you won't. And I feel like you're going to start naturally moving this forward, start researching what it is, start getting yourself familiar to it. When people come back and they're like, okay, we're ready to go, you're way ahead of them on that. You're like, yep, got everything I needed, got everything together. Like, oh, we were going to get that for you. That's fine. I got it myself. I'm good. The challenge is to not think yourself, don't think yourself out of an opportunity. There's so much that pushes through. It's like I feel like I get a bottleneck in my words. Like they just, don't overthink. Don't think yourself out of an opportunity. You fit this situation. Just roll with it. Give yourself. You don't have to become an egomaniac to believe in yourself. So it's almost like some of you are like, yeah, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that, I showed up, you're welcome person. I'm here, therefore you're blessed. I'm getting, some of you just don't want to be that person, and you're not. You don't have to be an egomaniac to have confidence in yourself. The trick is to just keep moving, and that's usually what Sagittarius and the other fire signs are good at. If you get nervous, you just keep moving. Just remember that. Just keep moving. Realize you are meant for this. I tend to have the opinion, I'm not a fire sign, I have some fire positions, fire placements. When it comes to the right thing, I'm just kind of like, you know what, if I'm meant to be here, it'll work. If I'm not, I'll move on from it. It'll be fine. And I just kind of roll with it. I try not to get too caught up in people's opinions, and I just keep going. And I think that'll work for you on this too. They're just saying, don't think yourself out of opportunity. I don't know if this is valid, but there's certain things where I don't know if I fit there, but like part of my brain will kick in and be like, just do it and stop thinking about it. And I feel like you're good at that. I feel like you know what I mean when I say that. Like when the nerves are coming, like people expect, stop thinking about it, just move forward and get what you want. It's going to work out the way it needs to. Life has its opportunities. This is your opportunity. Don't worry about other people's expectations. Just move forward into what you want to do and enjoy it. And that's it. Like the land of expectations, let's not worry about that for you or anybody else. Like not your expectations on you or other people's expectations on you. Just go, all right, that's fine. I want to do this. Commit to it and just keep yourself moving. Keep enjoying it. Keep going towards what you love and you'll be fine. Don't let yourself over-define it is what I'm getting from this. This will work, by the way. You got a lot of success. People love you. But they love you because you're good at what you do, not only just because you're a lovable person, but because you're good at what you do. All right. There's a lot of speed with this, too, so. Fire. Well, you're a fire sign. Maybe that's why. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.